was just like a sleeping dog in the corner of the space.
Guys, we are live. Back again. And I'm seeing news. That Chelsea reached verbal agreement to sign Martinez. Here we go. Club to agree a fee worth £7.5 million permanent. No more Sanchez. No more Robert Sanchez. Praise the Lord. Alhamdulillah. No more Sanchez. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up N. Big up Bruce Daddy. Let me just get this stream sent. We are live at Stamford Bridge. Strong team out. Strong team out today. I was surprised. Strong team out. Jamie. Very strong team out today. Good news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Emi Martinez signs for Chelsea Football Club. Verbal agreement made. £7.5 million. Bargain. That is a bargain. So as we'll go through the game is about to kick off. We'll go through the team selection. Mike Penders in goal, Gusto, Chavaria, James, Achiampong, Lacroix, Willian, Esteval, Barco in midfield, sitting there with Reece James, and then Morgan Rogers, Cole Palmer, and Danny Welbeck. Big up Colin in the chat. Big up Abdi Majid. I don't know much about this Luton team. Obviously, they've just gone back-to-back relegations. Should be very easy today with the strength of our team out. Going to be interesting to see what Barco has to offer. Considering that Enzo Fernandez is now not in the squad list for today's game. Never played in the opener like that, really. Got brought on. For someone that is lacking the fitness levels, I would have expected him to play in the Carabao Cup game today. I can't lie to you. Very surprised. Let's see what Penders has to offer, because he's... Boy. Robert Sanchez now probably going to be dropped. Penders, I don't know what he's fighting for. He's probably fighting for second choice, because Emi Martinez walks into this team, I'll be honest. £7.5 million is still... I just want to know, what was the influence? Was it Todd Bowley? Was it the previous managers not having that kind of weight and pull about themselves? Like, were they not respected enough? I wouldn't have respected them that much. But I just don't know what's going on. Signed an experienced goalkeeper, proven goalkeeper. Signed Chavaria, experienced, not young. Like, what is it? Who has made these decisions? I'd like to know who's made these decisions, I'll be honest. Kickoff is just about to go underway on my stream. Cole Palmer is about to take the centre circle kickoff. And we are underway. I'd like to know what the atmosphere is like down at Stamford Bridge at the moment. Because I'm quite hopeful, so I'm pretty sure that the people them are going to be positive. I'd like to see what Danny Welbeck and Barco are going to add to this team. I want to see what Chavaria does in a full 90-minute competitive game. I know it's Luton, but at least we get to see some glimpses. Achiampong gets to start in a back 2 tonight. Thoughts on Achiampong? I can't lie to you. In a back 5, I'm pretty happy with the attributes, and I've seen a couple bits of analysis over the past couple of days of Achiampong playing in that right-sided centre-half position. The attributes that he does possess, he is fast, he is quite quick, strong, and I feel like in that right centre-back position, where he gets to be able to drive with the ball, push up a little bit, like I feel like the times we were using him a lot was at right-back sometimes in the past year or so. So maybe the coaches down there have realised that he can actually get forward a bit on the ball. Yeah, so maybe the back 3 system for Xabi Alonso might be the best fit. Obviously, he's changing that today, starting with a back 4, it looks like. Obviously, Reece James is in there, might be key and pivotal for us throughout the whole season. So, I don't know. Maybe Reece James plays as like a hybrid kind of player that sits in the defence, goes to pick up the ball and stuff like that. Maybe, I'm not sure. But Reece James is looking like in the shape of what it is tonight, is playing in midfield. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just it's going to be interesting to see the types of lineups that we're going to pose against different teams in the league. Obviously, we have to play this round of the EFL Cup because of where we finished in the league last season. So an extra game. But to be fair, I feel like we need the games to get a bit more used to the players playing with each other, to be honest. Obviously, not as much games as what we would need to be in the Champions League and all that stuff. I think the focus is on rebuilding this team and focusing just on the Premier League, you know. We can potentially, for me personally, I think we can finish second, you know. I think we can finish second. I genuinely think we can finish second. Comfortable on the ball in possession. Barco forcing a pass through to Morgan Rogers. Not the greatest. But Carefree Minerals in the chat. Correct title. Yes, today we actually have a correct title. Yeah. It's I thought, you know what? It's Luton at home. Why not? Chavaria does look like quite an active fullback. He does look like quite an attacking fullback. That's a nice through ball there, potentially. Or just a bit overhit from Rogers to Palmer. Palmer smiling though. That's what we like to see. We like to see Palmer smiling. I want him to enjoy this year. I feel like definitely he's got a chip on his shoulder from the World Cup. Like, I'd be frustrated as Cole Palmer to not be able to represent his country in the last World Cup. So, I think his hunger and desire throughout the pre-season and training, getting ready for this season, I think he's been heavily motivated for this season to perform again, because people were questioning him after the first season. Like, obviously, great first season. And I thought to myself, people got to realise, like, it's hard to match that. Like, 22 goals, 11 assists, it's a lot. So I feel like in goal contributions, I think it was hard to live up by. But in terms of the fact that Chelsea were looking horrible itself, and at the end of the day, an individual has to be able to have a good system and team around them, enough for them to be able to do something for themselves. Either the ball continuously goes to that player, like we've seen with Man United. Bruno Fernandes gets given the ball at ample opportunity, even if you consider them to not have the greatest of teams around him, but they give him the ball. So with Cole Palmer, I feel like we play very much systematic over the past 2 years. And I feel like the team has been set up to try and find a style of football with the team, and it's just not worked for me personally. So Cole Palmer's performances have been affected by the poor performances of Chelsea. So plus his injury as well. Like, people haven't considered these things. So I'm real hopeful to see what level of performance he is now able to get back at under this Xabi Alonso team, because the manager's obviously clearly better than Rafinha. The team is better than what it was the previous year, so I'm expecting a better performance from Cole Palmer this season, especially with the links of Morgan Rogers around him and João Pedro just firing. I feel like that front line is going to be firing. It's where we need to find the cohesion, and I feel like that will happen over time, but with the defence. The defence needs to get used to playing with each other. We just got Lacroix in. He obviously clearly is our first choice centre-half. And just finding the right combination, finding the right people to partner with Lacroix. If we need to play a back five, we play a back five. If we need to play a back four, we play a back four. So, yeah, it's just literally settling in. We've got quite a few players built into the team now that weren't here last season. Maybe Chavaria starts. I'm not too sure. Palestra, obviously he's injured at the moment, but Palestra would have been involved heavily in these first two games for me personally. So we still have yet to see Palestra. So, yeah, just loads of different players to fit into this team. Esteval today obviously getting given his opportunity to play. We need to see what Esteval offers for this team. Like, Esteval is considered the star boy, even though Cole Palmer ended up becoming the real star boy. So we got two star boys in the team, really. Luton have their first it's their second attack of the game, really. I'd be upset to see, like, Chelsea concede against Luton, at home. Like, we need to show some resilience with this back line. Like, we genuinely need to have some resilience. Like, it's been too easy to score past Chelsea in the past couple of years. Hopefully Lacroix adds that to the team. Hopefully Xabi Alonso, but it's just like Xabi Alonso's team last season, it was just like heavily goal. Like, under Leverkusen, when they were good, Germany is a goal fest. Germany has goals galore, and I feel like it's very attacking. So going band for band with teams is going to be a bit tricky, because not everyone wants to go band for band in this country. This league doesn't have that. So we need to have a see. We should have kept... Let me put this up here, actually. Let me see the chat live. We should have kept Chalobah. He cooks in the back three. Yeah, I feel like Chalobah for his depth would have been okay for the back three. So, yeah, like I wouldn't have minded keeping Chalobah. But Josh Achimpong is now the up-and-coming youth player, so I don't mind Josh Achimpong being the representative of the Cobham graduates to come into the team and perform. He's got the attributes. He's got the height. He's got the strength. He's got the pace. So just need the technical kind of side to the things and reading of the game for him to be able to develop in this team. He's young, so I feel like players like them, they just need patience. You need patience and you need to give them time. So for me, I'm all for playing graduates. I'm all for bringing through the graduate players into this team. I'm all for it. One or two players coming into this team. It's all about homegrown, like, development. Like, we need to show us that we can like produce these players. I've not heard of this honest kid, guys, by the way. Don't know who he is. Obviously, he's from Atalanta. Spoke to Staff on the stream earlier on. Staff apparently knows him, but I don't know about that. Frankie, what are you telling me, my guy? Big up, my bro. Cole Palmer linking up play. Oh, that's nice. Oh, 1-1. 1-2, sorry. 1-1. 1-2. 1-2 between Danny Welbeck and Morgan Rogers. Legally Blue, big up yourself, my guy. Big up everyone in the live chat. Who you supporting, mate? This team right here, son. This team right here. Guys, where do you lot think... what do you lot think the Xabi Alonso's target is? What do you think the owners have set him as a target? What do you think we should perform? Where do you think we finish this season? Emi Martinez coming into this team, I swear to God, I feel like this is... Like, Morgan Rogers, big upgrade. Maybe Cucurella is a loss. Like, for me, it's a loss. But maybe this attacking team... Oh, lovely 1-2 from Esteban Palma. Oh, go on, Palma, finish. Oh. Second chance for Cole Palmer. Nice little link-up play between him. Was it him and Welbeck? Or him and Rogers? Was it him and Welbeck? Or was it Esteval? Was it him and Esteval? Yes, Esteval. Oh, lovely little flick from Esteval around the corner into Cole Palmer. The link-up play is there, guys. I swear to God, I'm a bit excited. Pause. I'm a bit excited. This Esteval, Palmer, Rogers. I need all of them in the team, man. I need this team, just Welbeck replacement of João Pedro, and that front looking team is the team that I need to see. I need to see this team. But this is what I'm saying, League. I think personally, top 4 owners win the league real. Top 2, thoughts on the Champions League draw. I haven't seen the Champions League draw, I'll be honest. Yeah, like, I genuinely think that we can go on the Man United run of finishing second. I'll genuinely be honest. Like, look, the way Man United finished 3rd last year, 4th last year. I can't remember where they finished, 3rd or 4th. Was it 3rd? 3rd, wasn't it? Yeah, 3rd. I feel like we've got the opportunity. I feel like we've got a better team than Man United. This year, I feel like we got a better team than Man United this year, and a better team for what United had, having 1 game a week last year. So, me personally, I think we should be finishing second, personally. I think Man City have fallen off. Rodgers has had another chance. We're all over these lot, by the way, guys. We say you watched him for Madrid. He's a big miss. Reece looks up for it too. See, this is the thing, man. People are saying don't accept second. All right. I should want to win the league. I do want to win the league. But come on, guys, man. This Arsenal team looks super solid. Like, they've been with each other for a good couple of years. They're used to playing with each other. Like, they've built that core. And they've got some world-class players in their team. Chavaria, I don't know who Chavaria reminds me of, but he's very attacking, by the way. Very active. Nice little 1-2 attempt from Barker with Morgan Rogers. Rogers still got the ball in the box. Little clip to the back post. Come on, Gusto. I don't know what it is with Gusto. Gusto was linked away from the club. I don't know whether Gusto's going to stay here, but I don't feel like... I don't know. We don't have much depth there, because if Gusto wasn't here right now, Palestra's not available, who is playing right back? Are they going to put Reece James right back? I think Reece James inevitably goes right back once Caicedo and Enzo, well, depending on what happens with Enzo, but Caicedo comes into the team, he's definitely going to midfield. There's another wayward shot from Gusto. I just feel like Gusto technically, like, he's just not there, man. He's a busy bod, but even then I don't feel like he's that physical, that fast. I'd prefer a 4th and an FA Cup than second, to be honest. Yeah, both of them get Champions League, but both of them get Champions League, 2nd and 4th. Obviously, a cup would be nice. We're due a cup. We need a cup. But I don't know, man. I just feel like the closer we get to the top, I feel like people will take us a bit more serious. Luton finding it very hard to get out of this, getting out of the press. I'll be honest. Thoughts on Barcola in the Prem? Barcola, good addition for Liverpool, but it's like I don't know what it is with Liverpool. I'm not too sure if Robbie is a AFTV fan. I'll be honest, a Luton fan. I don't even know. He's probably from the Luton town area, isn't it? I'm just excited with that news today with Emi Martinez. I didn't know if it was going to be links that never ended up coming to fruition, but now that we've agreed with, like, and the business has been done quick. Like, he was offered basically in the past 2 days, and we've been able to get that job done quickly. Like £7.5 million. How can you not spend that? Like, we've got now a World Cup Golden Glove winner. You know what I mean? He's been rated as one of the top goalkeepers in the league over the last 3 years. Makes very big saves. Has contributed to like a plus. I think it's like 14 goals like prevented in the last 3 seasons. Like that's big numbers. Do you know what the funniest thing is with Esteval? Like, he's a star boy for me, but it's weird. Like, he doesn't look like he's necessarily fast. Like, he looks like he just jogs around and all this kind of stuff. But for me, it's like, I don't know what it is. How is he this good but being this slow? And he's a winger, wide player. Do you know what I'm saying? You were right about Brentford and their striker and their manager. What was that? What did I say about their striker and their manager? What did I say, David? We don't have to watch a goal in clown, a clown in goal now. Right, guys, we've got a free kick on the edge of the area. Cole Palmer looks like he's stepping up. Esteval isn't that good, not gonna lie. Do you know what it is? I need to see a big season for him. Like, it's hard. Like, from when Cole Palmer has set the standard of what he's done, it's hard to live up to that, you know? Reece James led. Oh, nice little fake, little rollback from Cole Palmer for Reece James to take the free kick. Bent into the corner, but the keeper makes a nice save. It's very comfortable. But 90 minutes in, I'd like a goal here. Like, we need to stamp our authority in this league. People need to actually look at us and say, you know what, these lot are firing. These lot are playing a certain style of football. Obviously, we've got a manager very fresh, so it might take some time. But you know, I just want to be able to get firing, man. Get firing. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna get a lot better under this manager as well. Like, I feel like Xabi Alonso might be the manager, the right man for us. Like, he genuinely might be the right manager. There ain't much out there, do you know what I mean? You're going to recycle managers otherwise. Replay of the free kick from Reece James. Not too bad. Keeper should always save it though. Corner. I also just want this Enzo Fernandez saga to finish, man. Like, just get him gone, like, quickly, because I just don't see, like, there ain't a way surely for Enzo Fernandez to come back into this team, surely. I feel like with all the kind of negative feedback from him from the first game the other night when he came on, not obviously clapping the fans, looked like he didn't want to hear him, even though they were singing his name. Like, it's very weird, but that's what happens when you can't speak English. But pretty sure he knows his name. So I don't know why he wouldn't have been appreciative of the fans that actually went to Fulham away and actually sung his name, even though he's still been linked to a move and agreeing that he would leave. So I don't understand it. Is my mic low? Is my mic low? Guys, is my mic low? Hello, can you hear me? Is that better? In the chat, let me know if that is alright. Let me know if that's alright. I've just turned it up a bit, so you might have to adjust it. That's what I'm saying, he must know his name. Is the mic fine now, guys? Say no more, I'm back. But yeah, I just need that Enzo Fernandez saga just done now, man. I need that over. It needs to be done. Audio's good. Respect, guys. Always let me know, guys, in the chat. If anything's a bit dodgy or doesn't seem to be correct, let me know. If it sounds a bit dodgy, let me know. There's so many performances this season that, like, I'm interested to see how certain people get on. I'm interested to see how Lacroix settles in, Chavaria settles in, Palestra settles in, Rogers settles in. And like I said, even with Liverpool when they rebuilt, with Frimpong, Kirkes, Isak, Wirtz, all of those players, like, it's hard to get a first team group of players, like 4 or 5 of them coming in to a first team setup and finding a way to get them firing quite quickly. It's challenging, man. Not everyone is able to find a system quickly and get them firing, you know? So for Xabi Alonso to find a way early for us to be able to even try to put up a challenge in the league, boy. Thoughts on the Emmy signing? I just think it's a great signing. £7.5 million is an unbelievable steal. Unbelievable steal. Like, genuinely, like, I'm probably more excited over the Emi Martinez signing than Morgan Rogers. Like, even though I feel like we've needed someone out on that left-hand side, I'm way more excited to see a better goalkeeper, like a real experienced goalkeeper in this team. I'm coming on next week for Arsenal versus Chelsea. Jaydan, I don't know. Am I streaming? I might stream. We might do a watch along together. If you want to come along, I'm here. We can watch it together here. You're more than welcome for the watch along with Arsenal. What American goalkeeper? Are you talking about which one? I remember what I know who you're talking about. His name's gone out of my head. But he's washed. Are you talking about Slanina? Say no more, Jay. I'm here. Backstick. Oh, Lacroix. Also, by the way, did you see the goal the other night? We didn't really speak about it too much, but Lacroix's ability to just find space down the line and be an option as a pass, as a forward pass is crazy. Like the little cutback he gave the other night was quality. Yeah, Slanina. I don't think he became anything still. Meaty goalkeepers, man. I don't know where we even signed him from anyway. Goalkeepers can come from anywhere, I'll be honest. Like, there's not going to be a crazy hype around goalkeepers. Only people that know how they train will know how good a goalkeeper is. But if you're able to buy proven players and you have the benefits of signing better players, you should be able to go and sign those players, the established players. You're a premium team, you could pay the premium price. You don't need to gamble. 26 minutes into the game, guys, it's still 0-0. I'm not happy that we haven't broken down this team within the first half. I'll be honest. Chicago Fire. Meaty team. Let me have a look at the Champions League. The Champions, I don't even know why. We have got games down at Stamford Bridge. So Arsenal have Madrid, Bayern, Dortmund, Betis, Lille, Napoli, Saba. Is that Belgrade? Who the hell is Saba? Man City have PSG, Barca, Sporting, Porto, Napoli. Oh, we're in here. Morgan Rogers. Oh. Napoli, South Leipzig, AEK Athens, Lens. Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, Porto, Club Brugge, Villarreal, Fenerbahce, Lens, LASK. For me, the Champions League draws are it's just a waste of time for me personally. I feel like everyone knows who's going to qualify. It's just too easy for teams to qualify, you know. Esteval doing a lot of jinky at the back post. Nice little back stick. Tobacco tries to fire it back across the goal. No luck there. Blocked. Out of play for a throw-on. How's Wiltshire doing as a coach? You tell me, boy. I'm not too sure myself. Half hour in, still no goal. Yeah, for me, it needs to go back to the group stages. Lacroix reminds me of a Saliba. Is it because he looks like Saliba? I'll be honest. I feel like people just say that about Saliba because he looks like him. Maybe the kind of attributes you're saying, like not super polished, got recovery pace, wins everything in the air. Very similar. To be fair, it is very similar, and he does look like him. But I feel like they say it about him just because he looks like him. Him, Emi Caicedo, Palmer, JP, quality spine. The spine does look a little bit better in central areas, I'll be honest. Surprised he risked Palmer. Boy, he hasn't played throughout the whole of the pre-season, really. He needs match fitness. Never got to play in the World Cup, so he needs match fitness. I don't know why people feel like people shouldn't play football. Like this whole notion that players need as much rest as possible. No, they need to play. They need to play, but not get overused. Like tonight is early stages of the season where we need to get players into full flow. And then we get to rotate and manage their minutes. It's based on game scenario. Like if you're leading in the game comfortably, then you take players off at 60 minutes. They get their 30 minutes rest, but they get paid big money to play most games week in, week out. How you manage their minutes is according to how comfortable you are positional-wise in the league. Nah, Cole Palmer gets those type of things. Knocks in here and there, injures. Not even injuries, but just little nicks to his leg, to his shins, stamps. That's fine. Lacroix's all right. He looks all right for the moment. So still early doors. I still haven't been tested. When I see Lacroix get tested against the Arsenal next week, couple weeks, then we'll see. In 2 games' time, we've got our first real test. We've got Arsenal. I do think that if we do have João Pedro go down injured, we will be in some kind of issues. I'll be honest. Danny Welbeck don't seem like that guy. I think Danny Welbeck's going to be more of an impact sub. Like these kind of games, obviously he can play the EFL Cup games, but I feel like Danny Welbeck's impact is more of a substitute. I feel like he knows that coming towards the end of his career anyway. Like I think he knows that he's not made for starting. He's at a big club, you know, like being an impact sub, you can play big games. Maybe like if he's here for the next year, when we qualify back in Champions League, he's probably looking forward to Chelsea's project going forward for the next season and maybe being a part of a Champions League team that could do well in the Champions League next season by featuring substitute minutes, you know? Who knows? Like, do we even consider going to signing another striker or a first choice striker and put him ahead of João Pedro? I can't see no one going ahead of João Pedro right now. João Pedro is firing. I feel like João Pedro in that number 9 role is the best thing. Not happy with this Barco performance as well, by the way, starting off. Bit too rash there from Chavaria. Looks like a busybody. He looks like how Cucurella was in terms of being a busybody. I don't know if he's going to be able to sustain this level of like intensity. I feel like when you've got new players coming to the team, I feel like some of them over exceed their effort and their intensity to try and showcase that they're good players. But I don't feel that that's sustainable on the body for certain players. I feel like injuries or just you can't maintain that intensity for a whole season. Wells will be okay. Esteval, Rogers, Palmer will supplement that. Yeah, of course. But even I was speaking to Staff earlier on in the space, and he was talking about who is it? Did he say Rogers potentially going down the middle? Worst case scenario. I think that's gone out for a corner, Luton corner. It would be funny to see us go 1-0 down, wouldn't it? This dominant in the game, and then we concede from a corner or something like that. Oh gosh, where's Fats in the corner tonight? I can't see Fats. Where's Fats and his chicken chow mein? Ball whipped into the back stick, flapping at it. Ball gets set onto the edge of the area, shot, blocked, falls back out to the Luton player. Back stick cross, keeper couldn't keep his hands on it, but he was given the foul. Impeded by the attacker. Yeah, I don't know with Penders. I don't know if there's life for Penders. I don't think there is. Would I take Mainu? No, I don't know. Like, would I have Mainu over Barco? 100%. But I don't think Mainu's going anywhere. DJ, big up yourself. See, I'm seeing on the timeline people talking about title contenders because we signed Emi Martinez. Do they really think that our team is that good? Oh, nice little pass from Barcos. Oh, Esteval. You got to finish your dinner there, son. That's the difference between being a mediocre good player and being a top-class player. That's a nice ball there from Barco. That was a nice pass. Esteval should do better there. Barco's got eyes. Does Barco have eyes? Does Barco have the vision? I don't know. I don't know. All of this stuff on Julian Alvarez, man. Like, we should have signed Julian Alvarez when he was linked away from City, I'll be honest. Enzo Fernandez has given his green light to Man City at the beginning of this week and still hopes for the Man City move. Man City are expected to bid soon for Enzo. So, like, Chelsea insist on valuation and only selling if they can improve the squad. See, this is what I'm trying to say to you, because they know now that we haven't got much time to react. See, like Xabi Alonso said he was available yesterday. Enzo Fernandez given the green light. How can anybody want this man here at the club? Like, that's why I say to people, how dare they uck Enzo Fernandez? Like, desperate to want to keep him. He hasn't changed your life, guys. He's not that good. He's not that good, guys. Genuinely. Like, wake up. Like, he's now publicly telling his agent and his PR team to get that information out of him wanting to leave the club. Like, he wants to leave Chelsea. Whether that's because he's got a good relationship with Enzo Maresca or whether it's just the fact that he thinks that Chelsea are crap. But I feel like he's made a mistake here. Like, I genuinely think he should know better than to just I know he's been here for a couple of years and it hasn't been good, but this season of transfers and the players that we have now been brought in under and have been brought in under Xabi Alonso, I just think it looked promising. It looked positive. It looked like as if we were able to actually do something this year. Oh, slipped in. Lacroix again. Oh, ball nearly fell to Esteval. Big chance there. Another corner for Chelsea. Lacroix going forward is not too bad, is he? But yeah, I just feel like Enzo Fernandez is going to Man City. Man City are probably not going to finish second. I'll be honest. I genuinely think Chelsea can very much challenge for City's consistency and results in this league. I genuinely think we can. I feel like City's loss of Bernardo Silva and Rodri in their pivot, I feel like it's massive. Like, I don't think they're going to be challenging. So, why leave Man City? Why leave Chelsea to go to Man City on a rebuild? Like, do you think you are that good to be the jink in their armour? Like, to upgrade? To make them great again? I think Enzo Fernandez thinks he's better than he is. And I think that's the case with a lot of the fans in his fan base. I feel like a lot of the fans in his fan base rate Enzo Fernandez too highly. Is he a good player? Box crashing in available space, in open spaces? Yeah, he's all right. Is he all right at passing around side to side and stuff like that? Yeah, he's all right. Like, it's nothing special. He doesn't play you Bruno Fernandes type through balls over the top or Odegaard type style of passes. Like, he doesn't give us crazy creativity. You know, like, he's a midfielder. He's supposed to be creative. Like, I genuinely don't think he's that good. 120, 30 million pounds we're going to get for him. That's crazy money for someone like him. The profile of player that he is in just moving the ball around side to side comfortably, is that really worth 130 million pounds? Come on, guys. Wake up. We can find better players to do that. We could find similar players to just do that job. Like, for where we were going to ask him to play this season, for me personally, I think he's going to play in that pivot role with Caicedo. I don't know whether they think that they're going to rotate our like Cole Palmers and Morgan Rodgerses, but he was going to go play that role if he's starting beside Caicedo. We can find multiple players to do that job. Like, we can genuinely have Alex Scott or Adam Wharton come in and do that same job very comfortably. Shot on target registered from Luton from a header from a set piece. I just think, what is it about Enzo Fernandez that gets everybody excited? Like, is it because of the goals he scored? Like, the tap-ins? Like, I don't get it. 44 minutes into this game at home against Luton, I am very, very disappointed of not scoring with this starting lineup out. Have we probed and been attacking? Yes. Here we go. Oh, Morgan Rodgers off the bar from an Esteval cutback off the floor. Probing and probing, having good chances, having good areas of chances, big chances, and we're not converting them. See, this is my problem. These are my reservations about Chelsea in terms of, are they good at attacking? Yes. Are they clinical at finishing their dinner? I don't know. We finished our dinner. We had a 50% conversion rate of our big chances, of our shots on target the other night against Fulham. You know? So, for me, we need to take our chances. We are creating a lot, but we just need to take our chances because we're not playing Luton Town every week. We're going to be playing better opposition. Yeah, we should be at least 2-0 up. But being 2-0 up and not being 2-0 up, two different things. Esteval, come on, man. You've got to do better than that, man. You're playing Luton. You should be able to dribble through these, man, comfortably. Coming up to half-time. I don't know how many minutes of extra added time we're going to be playing in this first half. Seems like as if we're going to be starting the second half at 0-0. 1 minute of added time. Barker on the stretch, fouled. Morgan Rogers set into the attack. It looks like it's going to be the last attack of the first half. Oh, Barco. Oh, Chavarri's been slipped in down on the left-hand side. Cut back to Palmer. Palmer. Another block shot. A loan for Esteval will help. Enzo Fernandez is crap. Jack, me personally, I don't rate him. Reece James for what it looks like to be the end of the half, the last kick of the game, and that is it. First half is up. Right, guys, the first half is up. Chelsea 0, Luton 0. What can I say? Not happy with that first half performance at all. Drawing to Luton Town at half time. For me, bit of a disgrace. I know it's our first EFL Cup game and a few of the players' first games already, but should be beating these lot, man. Had a few chances, nothing too dissimilar to what we had against Fulham, to be honest. We had chances against Fulham. See, I'm looking at the timeline. Like, even staff, Chelsea fans don't try spin the block now. Come on, guys, man. What does he mean, don't come and spin the block? See, for me, it's like people who thought we were good last year. And then, like, what? Do you think we were good last year? We finished 10th last year. Like, what do you mean spin the block? Spin the block to what? Be positive because you know you've got better players. Like, come on now. Like, we've got better players, so we should be doing better. Hence why people are a bit more positive. You know? Like, I don't understand people who thought we were good last year and the year before that. We've been crap. Drew, Chavaria is arse. Do you think he's arse? Do you know what it is? He just looks like a busybody, man. He looks like a busybody. Getting schooled by Wiltshire, Luton at home with these supposed best players is embarrassing. I'm telling you, Shahwa. Boy, for me, it's a bit of uncomfortable conversation. Chelsea should be beating these lot, man. It's poor. I'm seeing some of the Man City accounts. Chompy, my guy Luke, the Man City fan. He said Enzo Fernandez is surely a City player by the end of the window. I'm pretty sure he's gone. Chavaria, Welbeck, Rogers, Esteval stinking up the gaff. It's Luton Town, guys. It's Luton Town. Like, just wait till some of the better players come in. I know obviously this is an opportunity for the fringe players to get game time, but to be honest, what we've wanted from some of these players, or better players in this game, is like the Welbecks, is like the Rogerses, the Palmers, the Estevals. They've been underwhelming in this first half. Yeah, like Palestra for me, like I just feel like Palestra is going to be the guy that comes in and upgrades us, you know? Yeah, Barco don't look too bad. He don't look too bad. I don't think, like, but this is what I mean, like, for players like him, Barco is playing in the Enzo Fernandez kind of position. Like, that is where he is playing. Like, it don't demand too much of passing and keeping possession of the ball. I feel like that's down to the player's profile of how he is and how relaxed he wants to be as a midfielder. I feel like midfielders need to be relaxed in and composed within their type of style. Some people are erratic and they're just busybodies because they're not technically gifted and they don't feel like they can dictate. I don't know what it is with some midfielders of being busybodies, but like dictating midfielders to just pop the ball around, it's not asking for much. Like, we're not asking for that much from our midfielders. in terms of them deep line midfield kind of roles. Like, for what we're doing and how we're setting up, just get the ball into Palmer, Rodgers, and João Pedro, and let them do what they're doing. Let the talented players do what they're doing. Tobes warned us Enzo will snake us like he snakes Benfica. But this is what I'm saying. How can you trust a man who's already cheated? It's like if your bird comes home and tells you she's cheated on you, are you going to forgive her and think that this is not capable of happening again? He done this with Benfica. He kissed the badge. He kissed the badge and went like this to the fans. Like, come on. Come on now. He was our player within 48 hours. Guys, if she's cheated once, she'll cheat again. Don't stay. Let go. Let go. We're not missing out on much, guys. He's not that good. We've got Morgan Rodgers in the position that Enzo was basically playing all of last year now. Like, Morgan Rodgers will give us more in that area than what Enzo Fernandez did. Yeah, but I feel like, do you know what is, Shahwa? The low block kind of stuff for me, I feel like a lot of teams struggle to break down low blocks. I don't think there's any team in the league that has looked easy of breaking down a low block and teams that are defending for their lives. It's always difficult to break down teams that defend for their lives. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. K. Callis, big up my guy. Oh. The camera quality will also be improved, guys, by the way. It will get better. It's just that I have not got the lead that I should have had to link my capture card. So I will soon be getting that, and the quality might even be better than what it is. What's your thoughts on the grass? Looks like treacle and needs some sprinklers on. What do you think? It looks like the ball's holding up, personally, but I don't think that's an excuse for why we're not able to break down this team, for me personally. Even Fulham are drawing at home to Wimbledon. Good gracious. I don't drink, by the way, guys. It's just my backdrop. This is my outhouse, my mum and dad, and to host friends and parties. So we've got that set up. So yeah, I don't drink, by the way, guys. Even though sometimes I feel like I should have been a drinker because the performances at Chelsea have put me over the last 5 years. I feel like I should have been an alcoholic. Thoughts on Barco? He's looked okay. You know, like he found one good pass in that first half. Jamie, water, I'm good enough, man. Water, I'm okay. I'm all right with water. You've definitely not seen me swig anything at Box Park. Definitely haven't. 91% passing success rate. Just smoke weed. I'm not smoking weed. Yeah, to be honest, the performance that I've not been actually intrigued by in that first half was Danny Welbeck. I need to see who's actually on the bench. Let me check who's on the bench. So we got João Pedro on the bench and we got Amiga. I feel like we don't really have to draw for João Pedro. I think Amiga might be able to get given a run out. I think we should swap it up. I'm not really fussed if we like EFL Cup. Are you not really, obviously we don't want to lose to Luton at home. You should be winning, but I feel like we should have enough to be able to bring on Amiga. Let's see Amiga, what he does for 45 minutes. Pedro Neto's on the bench. Gittins is on the bench. Lavia's on the bench. Bench is quite strong. We've got Reggie Watson on the bench today, 16 years old. Would be great to see Reggie Watson be able to get given minutes. Southerners can't drink anyways. That's the stigma anyway. Would say try out Amiga, but if we need goals, though, so a bit of a risk. Listen, we should be winning this game. I would like to see Reggie Watson get some minutes though. No Gittins. If we don't win tonight, we need an emergency space. I'll host all night if you want, you know? We could be here. Like, or we'll be back on Twitter. But I need to get the people on Twitter over here. We only have 14 of us in here, guys. You know? I need people to know that I'm live constantly. We need people over here. I'm building up the platform. We had 50 people on the live the other day. We need to build on the numbers. We can't go backwards, I'll be honest. Potentially, if we score one. Yeah, it's early days, man. But we need to build up the platform, man. We need to inform everyone that we're live. Matisse has got like 8K people watching him, you know? Obviously, I don't expect that, but we need to get the numbers up. We need the authenticity in the game. We need it back. We need the real opinions, the harsh opinions. Hopefully it will. I might do a recap video on all of the stuff that we've been doing at the moment in terms of the transfer news. I'm going to give my prediction video. I might do a prediction video. I'm going to upload to YouTube. I need to actually know how to be able to record off of this camera to be able to upload on here myself. I'm not a tech wizard. So doing the video and then editing it, you know, only has to be an 8-9 minute kind of video. So I will upload a video. I'll be uploading some videos soon. I might do some streams with other people on here, coming on here and being able to talk over like camera to camera, StreamYard. So we'll be involved. Loads of videos. I'm gonna try and create more videos. I just need to know how to operate this camera and do everything myself, because I don't mind editing myself, I'll be honest. It's a boring job, but I will do it. Chavaria looks so basic and average. We let go of the best left back in the league. One of the best left backs in Europe. I know some people don't like Cucurella, but you're gonna soon learn. You are gonna learn. You will learn the hard way. Cucurella is the best left back Arguably in Europe. Right, the boys are slowly walking back out onto the pitch. Ready for the second half. I don't know if there are any subs yet. Esteval is coming back onto the pitch. Palmer's on there. I don't think we've made any subs. Luton Town have made a sub. Who's that? Come on. Who's this boy? Jake Richards, 19 years old. 27 games last season he played. And we are underway, guys. Oh. Soon to kick off. And the half is underway. Oh, what is this? An early corner for Luton Town. Already into the first half. AK Chop, what are you telling me, my guy? Chavaria plays like a championship fullback. He just looks like a busybody, doesn't he? See, Reece James is basically playing in this like, he's the deepest line playmaking defender we have. He's the ball mover. He's like where basically what Enzo Fernandez would be doing. Come on, AK Chop. Big up yourself, my guy. Everybody's invited into these lives, no matter who you support. What do I mean by a busybody? Like, busybody means like he's overworking, like he's just running, like not too much kind of intelligence. He's just very much work rate. Like, I would say sometimes a bit too much running, too much needless running. I think he just needs to calm himself down a little bit. Use your energy where it is needed most. Conserve your energy. See, this is the kind of areas where like I'd want to see Barcode being able to dictate, because you're sitting alongside Reece James in the build-up. So what are you giving to this midfield? Like what are you adding? Gusto out to Barco. Barco with a nice spray back to Palmer. Palmer with a whipped in back stick cross. Rogers getting a nick off of it, but out for a goal kick. See, that's one thing I don't want to resort back to. I do not want to be known for being that crossing team. I don't want to go back to the old Chelsea from previous years where it's side-to-side football and the back stick cross. I don't want to see that. I feel like the longer this game goes on, the longer it will be, and the quicker we will start to see the impatience of some of the teams forcing things. I just want some, like, just have some weight off your shoulders. Just play with a bit of freedom. Like, the players that we've got in that attack, they don't feel like they ooze stress or that they ooze, like, they become urgent. Like, I don't feel... Oh, and the cross goes in and it's 1-0. Get in. Danny Welbeck. That guy Welbs. That guy Welbs. Debut goal for Danny Welbeck. 1-0 to the Blues. One-nil to the Blues. Yeah, like, see me. I don't really like the crosses thing, I'll be honest. All the time. I don't mind it selectively, but I don't need it all the time. That was a nice ball out to Esteval onto the... But that's the kind of place that you need to cross the ball. Gusto with actually a very good delivery, by the way. I criticised him earlier on about his delivery. I don't think it's been that great, but that was a great ball into the back stick for Danny Welbeck. Good cross. Excellent header from Danny Welbeck. Great experience. Lurker in the box. 1-0 to the Blues. It's nice to see Danny Welbeck get involved. It's nice to see Danny Welbeck feel like as if he's already now settled in. One time, sometimes just that one goal, no matter who it is against, will get you settled into the team and give you a bit of confidence. So sometimes you need to score against these lower level teams. Premier League, League One in cup games, Championship. You just need to be able to settle in, feel comfortable, break your duct, especially as a centre-forward striker. You just need to break your duct. Welbs is that guy. He's that guy, Welbs. This is the kind of signing that I wanted, though. Someone with experience that can come into this team and just have the know-how. Have the know-how of where to be in the box. Just that professionalism kind of like level of experience of been around the game, knows the game, knows where to position himself. He's a good player, Danny Welbeck, you know what I mean? He didn't come from the academy where he came from and play for those big sides for no reason. They obviously saw something in him. We're on the counter-attack now again. Cole Palmer's in 1v1. Pushed out wide from the defender. Had a chance there. I think he's the perfect backup centre-forward for me personally. I'll be honest. I think he's the perfect backup centre-half. Centre-forward, sorry. Not centre-half. Cole being dragged in the box, being held onto by his shirt. Don't know how you're allowed to get away with these kind of things, you know? Don't know how. Did they give us the corner? Okay, they gave us the corner. Poor corner. Reece James, that's poor. I don't like when Reece James... I hate when professionals moan about certain things. Obviously, certain moves and certain positions should be taken up from other players, but... See, look, they got the camera back on this guy. I don't know what his name is. I forgot. I don't really like knowing about the staff members that I don't need to know about. This long-haired geezer, that's our new set-piece coach. He's just adamant on the sidelines. He just animated on the sidelines. Like, it's a poor corner, man. I don't know whether they've worked on something with each other. I don't know. How we take corners of the short corners, I don't know, but that's just a poor corner. Barker with some hold-up play in the midfield. Like, he's a very small player, but he's not too dissimilar to the build of what Enzo Fernandez is, really. I don't know what Gusto's doing there. Come on, Gusto, man. You get ripped there. These are kind of areas of what I've always been skeptical with Gusto, man. Like, Gusto in transition, I don't even feel like he's quick. Like, he gets super tight to plays, but people roll him too easily. I feel like he gets rolled too easy. Jack Wilshere still looks so young. He looks like he could come on and do a bit. Cole Palmer with another backstick cross. Foul given though. Foul from Rodgers. I don't know, like, maybe football has gone away from the individual brilliance of being able to have a shot from outside the box and crack one from outside the box. I don't know. Maybe the game's gone. Maybe the game's gone. I just don't like the crossing football, you know. Like, obviously we have wingers, so wingers are obviously going to get the ball out wide and stuff, and it's going to look like crosses a lot of the time. But I would like to see some bit of creativity from wingers tucking in and some 1-2s in and around the box and letting it off and scoring from outside the box. I just don't see it no more. But 1-0 early into the second half, 55 minutes into the game. The floodgates should open now. Luton are 1-0 down. I expect them to start pressing a bit more. They have to get back into this game. So, obviously, it's 55 minutes. They don't want to be out of the waters just yet. I feel like they're still within the game. Nice foul there. Should be a yellow card, yep. Referee gets his yellow card out. Booking for Johnson. Pedri is back. Barcelona playing tonight. Is Pedri balling out? Don't tell me Pedri's balling out. Don't tell me. Chelsea just having comfortable possession here. Giving the ball away on the counter-attack now. Just split the defence to assist Rafinha. Pedri is, for me, I think he's the best midfielder in world football. For me personally. I think these Vitinhas and all this stuff of PSG being what PSG are. PSG have got a great team, you know. But are they great midfielders? They're good midfielders. Very good midfielders. But Pedri, it's just different gravy, man. Nice ball from Reece James, splitting it into midfield with Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer dropping in a bit deeper now. I don't mind Cole Palmer dropping into these areas of controlling the ball and dictating play in areas if we have good outlets. Like, if Rodgers is a good outlet, if Esteval is a good outlet that can get in behind, I don't mind it. But I'd rather be Cole Palmer picking up the ball out wide. I always preferred Cole Palmer picking the ball out wide. Is he comfy at receiving the ball on the half turns and stuff like that? Yeah, 100%. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just watching early on and it's early on in the season and we're playing EFL Cup games that obviously it's the opponents we're playing against that's giving him a little bit of time in those areas where they're letting him have it, but they're not letting him progress. They're not going to try and nick the ball off of him and let him half turn like what he did against Fulham the other night. Yeah, but Rodri's a deep line midfielder, you know. Pedri's not the same. Pedri's the 8. Like, Rodri for me is a 6. Like, Rodri is the best 6 in the world. Pedri is the best 8 in the world. Who is the best 10 in the world? Who would you consider to be the best 10 in the world? Who's the best 10? guys. We know who the best left winger is in the world. We know that's Kvaratskhelia. We know who the best striker is in the world. That's Kylian Mbappe. The best right winger in the world, I think we know it's Ousmane Dembele. Potentially, do you know what? Where are we considering Michael Olise? Where are we considering Michael Olise? For me, Michael Olise is the best 10. I just don't know where we're considering him. Right wing or in the 10. Because I think Olise is the best 10, arguably. But I prefer him out wide. Like, it's like Cole Palmer. I prefer Michael Olise out on the right-hand side rather than in the 10. But this is the thing, like, with the 10s. Oh, sorry. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is the best right winger in world football. Sorry, my guys. I'm sorry. I forgot. Ousmane Dembele, see you later. Sit down on the bench. Sorry. I completely forgot about Lamine Yamal. Like, I don't know why I forgot about Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, Kylian, and Kvaratskhelia. That's the best front three. I'd say it's between Cole Palmer and Michael Olise as the best 10s in world football. For me, anyway. I don't know what you lot think, but for me, he's my number. He's there. That's my best lineup. Rodri, Pedri, Olise or Palmer, Krava, Mbappe, Lamine Yamal. Dembele, you're second on the right hand side. Best left back in the world is Nuno Mendes. Best right back in the world is Hakimi. The best centre halves in the world are Saliba and Gabriel. Sorry, guys. I just think that Arsenal have the best defence in the world of football. And the best goalkeeper, for me, I don't know. Raya is up there. Who else? Alisson, is he Alisson still that guy? Is Courtois and them? They're not them guys anymore, man. If I said Bruno, I would have unsubbed. Yeah, guys, if you lot are in here as well and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Let's try and get up to 10k followers. Let's build this stream up. Let's build this channel back up, man. I didn't upload consistently enough back in the... I didn't continue to upload, but we're back. So we are using this channel again. We need to upgrade. Thank you, Frankie, my guy. Luton Town with a shot. They're starting to probe a little bit more, Luton Town, in this game. I feel like they know that they have to push. Yeah, Wizard, I might do that, you know. I've got different setups. So we can go live. We can go live once a day. We can build on it. Cole Palmer. They're still playing this low block though, Luton. Like when they are defending in numbers. But that's a good sign of a team that's working well. If they're able to attack and also be able to defend in numbers, that's what you got to do. It's whether you can sustain it or not over 90. Chelsea just look like they're comfortable in possession. They just look like they're happy with Luton sitting in the low block. See, Cole Palmer, when he whips in them balls for no reason, I just feel like sometimes they're just not needed. Cole Palmer. Oh! Followed up the cross that was quite poor. That ended up getting headed back out. Cole Palmer ran back onto it. It fell to him in that area. The defenders didn't know what they were doing there, trying to clear it. Rogers putting them off. Cole Palmer running behind the player, finishing it with the inside of his foot. Tried to bend it, top bins. Just came off the post. Just came off the crossbar. Oh, Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel is in the stands watching his Chelsea. Guys, if you haven't seen the video, go to my TikTok. Obviously, I bucked Thomas Tuchel outside the ground on the way of walking in. You know, if you haven't seen it, it's on TikTok. It's a manager with standards, man. Thomas Tuchel being back at the bridge, watching Chelsea. I love it. That's a real manager right there. I lied, Tommy. Hey. They say your gaffer CP, yeah? Oh, Esteval. Esteval's not... He needs to do a bit more, man. He needs to do a bit more, I'll be honest. Romeo Lavia, Pedro Neto and Jarrell Hatto are coming off the bench. Luton Town are on the ascendancies. It's a good shot there from Palmer from Luton Town. We've got two Palmers against each other. What have I thought about the new guys? I feel like Chavari has been okay-ish. He's a bit of a busybody. He's not been all right. He's been all right. Barco's been, yeah. He's not really been given the ball to dictate, and I feel like that's where he kind of needs to be given the ball, to be honest. I think Reece James is just dealing with a lot of that stuff in there. Reece James is coming off for Pedro Neto. I don't know why. Gusto off for Hatto. And Rogers is off for Lavia. Let's see if we can actually finish this game off, guys. But CP, as I was saying, the new boys, I think Chavaria was okay-ish. I think Penders in goal has been okay. Danny Welbeck I've been happy with. Barco's been okay-ish. Nothing too... It's hard when you're dominating the game and you've been given the ball as much as you have in this game. Pedro Neto slipped in. Cutback is awful as usual from Pedro Neto. The white Adama Traore. Don't have the strength of him, but yeah. Just runs and... I feel like Pedro Neto's just crosses and inshallahs. Yeah, see, this is why. See, for me, CP, it's always hard to watch games like this. Like when you're trying to analyze things that happen in games against Luton Town in a cup game with a rotated squad, it's hard to see what they're like when fitting in with the actual main 11. Like, are they going to be able to come in and fit in for a role in the starting 11 against some good opposition? Like, we're trying to look for the attributes of what they're able to showcase on display in the game, but that's all we can kind of really go on. We have to try and look at what some of these players are showcasing in terms of their ability on the ball and off the ball. Normally people want to see if they're physically there, if they're faster than people, if they can get in behind. They want to see the technique of them. Like, have we seen any bit of flair tonight? Ain't really seen much flair. Welbeck, in terms of his general link-up play and his movement in and around the box, I don't think it's been great. But is he an option there for crossing the ball in? Yes, 100%. He's an experienced player of being there in and about the box, the know-how of where to be from crosses like that. But in terms of general play, I don't think it's been great. I think Achimpong's had a good game tonight. I think Josh is... I really want to see Josh more, man. Genuinely, I want to see Josh more. Yeah, I think Hatto did have braids. Is he a weave bandit? That's funny. 20 minutes still left to go in the game though, guys. I feel like Luton are going to have to press here sooner or later. We should be able to put this to bed. Just get a second goal. Get a second goal and give 15 minutes to people like Reggie Walsh. You know? Bring on a couple of the players that... Obviously, I know some of the players, the fringe players, need some game time as well. They need to stay fit. But I'm pretty sure we could take off Cole Palmer and bring on Reggie Walsh, you know? Just go 2-0 up, get it done quickly, and we can start making subs. Yeah, I'd like to know how many actual passes he's actually had in the game. I don't feel like Barco's actually had much of dictating play, to be fair. I feel like Reece James has been on the ball a bit more. Let me actually check. João Pedro's about to come on for Danny Welbeck. So João Pedro's going to be staying fit. Let me actually check the statistics on passes in the game. Have they got player stats up? Good debut from Danny Welbeck. Got on a score sheet. That's all you can ask from your strikers, to score goals. Oh, he actually has. He's had 82%. He's had 82 passes. 93% success rate. He's actually had the ball more than any other player. Very surprisingly. Feels like Barco's gone under the radar of actually having that much pass in the game. Maybe he might be Enzo in disguise. Maybe we've got Enzo 2.0. Considerably cheaper. Obviously, he's not going to be a box crasher because he's not being asked to play in the box crashing role. But I'd rather have someone play in the position that they're supposed to play in. And that's it. I don't want a jack of all trades. I want a master in their position. I don't want jack of all trades. Masters of none. Like, I need players to be an 8.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10 in their positions. I don't want someone that ticks off 7 out of 10s all over the place. I don't need James Milners all over the place, you know? But we got quite a strong second half. Well, for the 20 minutes remaining, we've got quite a strong team out there, you know. We've got Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, Esteval still on, Lavia's on the pitch, Barco's still there. Hatto's on. Strong team. We do have quite a strong squad in terms of what we have for the cup games, you know. But that's what I want. I want a good squad. People that can come in and fill in for the first team starters if they get injured. competitiveness. Like, I don't want it to be super clear. The guy from Baller League is on the sidelines of the Chelsea match. Who is he? Who is this guy? Is he someone at Sky Sports or something? I don't know. The guy from Baller League is on the sidelines. Who is that guy? Sorry guys, by the way, there's a bloody fly in my outhouse. It's doing my nutting. Feed him the Nestaval. Alright, do something. Cut inside. Ooh, unlucky. Tried to bend one. Why did I take a break on content? Do you know what it is? I just ended up not doing stuff myself, you know? Like, I don't know. I've been featuring on a lot of other people's platforms, not my own. So I said to myself this year, I'm going to give you lot a bit of content from Chelsea perspective, just myself. So we'll see where it goes. But I'm going to be uploading more content in terms of football content, in terms of Chelsea stuff. We'll keep this to Chelsea. Might be able to have like a mini Premier League show as well at the same time. Gonna get a couple of the boys on StreamYard. Come on, Coley. Go and find it. Ooh. I don't mind Cole Palmer venturing out into these left attacking pockets. I don't know what it is. I didn't like it last year, but I don't know. Maybe we look a lot more different. Has he not called for a foul for that? From Pregginato? Very surprising. A nudge in the back, he's allowed. Ball flashed across goal. Is it going out? Yep, going out for a corner. Surprised he never gave a foul there. But guys, all of you lot in the chat, it would be great support from you lot if you are able to retweet my tweets of when I'm live. Share the live, share the streams out to all the Chelsea fans. It will be much appreciated. People need to know that I'm actually live. Another cross comes into the box. Defended. Also, I just don't feel like as if we have that much aerial threat in the box. This is why I didn't really like playing the crossing style of football when we didn't have a target man. Like, I feel like Welbeck is a great header of the ball, so it makes sense for him. But, yeah. Phone Jacker Tobes can come here and sit alongside me on the stream and watch the Chelsea game together. I don't know what's going on here. $12 left of the game. I think someone else is getting readied on the sideline for Chelsea. Good dispossession there from Barco. Good ball out to Esteval. Esteval 1v1. Do something. Go on. There we go. 2-0. 2-0. Game, set and match. Chelsea. Esteval makes it 2. That's the kind of Esteval I want, guys. That's the Esteval. 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 That's Esteval. I need this in the Prem, though. I need it in the Prem. I've seen glimpses. I just need to see it more consistent. But very well done from Barco, winning the ball back in midfield. busybody, good stuff. Nice little quick early simple pass out from Palmer to Esteval. I don't think Esteval's going to get credited for this goal. It looks like it was going wide. But the centre half has put it in his own net. It didn't look like as if good step overs from Esteval to create the space open up onto his right foot. He's not right footed. But yeah, shot across goal and the defender has put in the back of his net. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, CP. You see with Esteval, he's someone who can jink left and right foot. So for me, this is why I feel like he's a star boy, because he's just got it in his locker. And that is the last of what we've seen of Esteval. Esteval has been substituted for Jamie Bino Gittins. Jamie Bino Gittins. Big up Daniel Knights. No more Gittins, Delap and Neto. But these are we do have Neto and Gittins on the pitch, Callis. But that's the type of positivity I like to see from Esteval. That's the thing with Esteval. I don't feel like Esteval is afraid to do what he does. Like he's got the confidence within himself to do what he wants to do. Palmer unlucky there. Lavia with a nice little threaded ball to Palmer. Couldn't find... Was that Josh on the run? I think Josh went forward. We've got 10 minutes left of the game to go, guys. I really want to see... Like, I still don't understand why Gittins is getting minutes. Gittins is getting minutes. Kitten's still getting minutes. Kittens. Baby Kittens. I don't like Kittens for me personally, I'll be honest. Let's get Reggie Walsh on the pitch, man. See, man, get the youngster on the pitch. All these other teams at the top of the table with loads of things to play for. Play Max Dowman. Played Theo the other night, 16 years old. Like, let's get Reggie Walsh on the game, man. Let's get Reggie Walsh in the game, man. Neto's better than Kittens. Penders ain't really had much to do tonight, to be honest. Have we used all our subs? We've had our 5 subs, innit? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 subs. Why wouldn't you bring on Reggie Walsh, man? I hate when they do that, man. Bringing someone like a youngster into the squad into an EFL Cup game. Like, we're 2-0 up. Preserve one of the subs for when we go 2-0 up. Like, the goal was coming, man. We need to give minutes to some of our youngsters sometimes, man. Give them a bit of experience out there, man. It's the EFL Cup, man. But see, this is what my kind of thing is. For me personally, I believe the EFL Cup is a better quality tournament than the FA Cup. It's not valued as higher than the FA Cup. I understand that. But in terms of the quality of the players the teams that are involved in the EFL Cup only are in the League 1, League 2. You know, they're not a part of, like, we don't have to go through my team Hilltop playing an extra preliminary round against Wokenham Town. You know, like, it eliminates all of the qualifications from the lower league teams. It only involves the top league sides, gets rid of all that kind of qualifying rubbish. Obviously, I like the FA Cup because of them kind of things. But in terms of quality, you're going to get more quality on the pitch in these earlier rounds of the EFL Cup than you will in the early rounds of the FA Cup. Yeah, guys, like the video. Like the live, guys. Chelsea Park, I think I have to give you a moderator role as well. I'm going to give you the managerial role. The managerial moderator, CP. Like up the video, guys. What are we? How many likes have we got? 20 likes? It's not bad. Gaffer. See, Chelsea Park, you got the blue symbol, boy. You got the proper moderator. I need to give it to Crash's final boss. I don't know where he is tonight. He must be at Sabibi eating Somali food. About 5 minutes left of the game. Tune it up. Comfortable. I did want this clean sheet tonight, by the way, guys. I did want it. We need to show some resilience with our back line, man. And funny enough, we done it with a back four tonight, but obviously it's Luton. Tobes and staff can feature whenever they want. But like I said, guys, I'm going to be uploading with StreamYard stuff. So I'm going to get the StreamYard sorted out so we can all go live and give our opinions based on things on a show. So I'm going to make the designs of the Chelsea show with everyone able to come up and give their opinions on the games. I just need to get used to being tech savvy with all this stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm not used to this, doing everything by myself. I haven't got no one here editing, changing things whilst I'm here. So Luton Town on the counter attack. Mr. Christopher Moisey. Chris, what do you think of the team, mate? You watched the game tonight? Yeah, see, AGM, this is where it is. I feel like the team tonight needed to be given minutes anyway to get used to playing with each other. Like, I feel like with, maybe if the team was used to playing with each other and we've had this same team for the last 3-4 years, then maybe we could have rested quite a few players tonight. But I feel like a lot of these first team players being included into this team, like the Chavarias, like the Danny Welbecks, like Morgan Rogerses, all these players that can potentially play in the first team, they need to get used to playing with each other. Chavaria, like, they need to get used to playing with each other. So, yeah, very interesting to see whether or not he goes with a back four against some of the better sides. But I don't know. I think just because of Luton Town tonight, I think he had to play a back four. But those are the kind of things we've spoke about. So, hopefully we just stay this attacking. Like, no matter whether we play a back five or a back three, I just want Chelsea to be attacking, you know. I just want us to be attacking, positive, look for the forward passes, not the side to side stuff all the time. I think Barco's been quite good tonight in terms of where he's played. He's not been heavily involved in multiple attacks, but dictating the play and getting involved in touches. I didn't realise he had that many touches in the game, but I'm pretty sure he's over 100 and something plus passes already. Let me check to see how many passes. He's got 104 passes in the game tonight, most of any other player. No one else has got that many passes. Nice little backstick cross. Ooh, Josh just puts it wide of the post. I can't lie. Oh, he's offside. I can't lie to you. Enzo Fernandez, Barco. Uncomfortable conversations. Barco with a nice little dick. That's a nice pass over the top. Back stick. I can't lie to you. Hoi. CP. Yeah, see, Chris, that's what I mean. I think we need to go with strong lineups. I feel like the team needs to get used to playing with each other, man. Like we need for us to be able to like. It's not out of the realms of possibilities that Chelsea can challenge for a league title. I don't want to be too excited. I don't want to get delusional. I don't want to be seen as delusional. But it's not out of the realms for a team. Leicester won the league. Anyone can win the league. But I just don't think it's out of the realms with a team playing once a week to be able to play with this much quality in their team and have this much quality and depth that we can't potentially challenge for a title. Just hopefully this manager is able to find a solution with the players he has and a system that works with these players. That's all I want. That's all I want. Baby Gilmore. It might be Baby Enzo. You like him, Chris? You like Barco? He don't look too bad. He's played all right in there tonight. And if he gets into these areas with a bit more freedom, who knows? These little balls over the top, he might have it in his locker. I didn't see much of this type of stuff from Enzo Fernandez. I don't know if Enzo Fernandez would have had this ability to play the balls over the top. Maybe he could, maybe he didn't. But he was all right. That's the kind of role of what I wanted to see from Enzo. Cole Palmer, is it free? Oh. Cole Palmer with a shot blocked and a rebound out to, I think it was Josh Achim. Oh, it's Joao Pedro on the floor. Just couldn't get it over the line. Kittens is shy. Kittens is kittens, man. Poor man. Chavaria with a nice little cutback into Cole Palmer, but Joao Pedro just couldn't get onto the rebound. Remains 2-2. Yeah, he needs to be protected, but Chelsea Park, we have Caicedo to come into this team. So imagine Caicedo coming into this team and making Reece James go and play right back. This is what I'm trying to say to you. People are expecting that Reece James can't play right back. Surely he can play right back. And if we have to manage his games and he can't be fit, then we play Caicedo and Barco. Oh! What is that defender doing? He got slept. Got slept by Kittens. Gittins just absolutely slept that defender. He done that thing that Boateng done. Remember what Boateng done in the World Cup? And he just fell over on the floor when Messi gave him the jink. Flipping now. We should have won this game 4-5-0 convincingly tonight. Yeah, but maybe Reece James' legs are gone. Who knows? But whether we play a back five or whether we play a back four, like for me personally, I really want us to play a back four. Like if we can find another better top class centre half, I don't know whether we want to put our faith in people like Achi and Pong. But I don't know. Is Levi, Colwill and Lacroix able to play in a back two together? I don't know. That for me is the question. Does Xabi Alonso have the confidence to be able to play Colwill and Lacroix in the back four? Because I want to see my midfield consist of Caicedo, someone beside him else in the pivot, whether that be Barco or whether it be another person that we sign. Barco looks promising as a backup. Is he good enough to play in the starting team? Potentially, who knows? But Enzo Fernandez goes, we need to bring in a first team choice, I'd say. I feel like we have to assure ourselves more than anything. We need a first choice. And then we play a Caicedo, another person beside him in terms of ball playing ability to be able to progress the play, find the passes over the top. And then we have Cole Palmer, Esteval, Rodgers and Joao Pedro. I need all four of them on the pitch. Like the depth of the wingers that we do have on the bench, if Pedro Neto stays, if Gittins stays, they're not the greatest of replacements, but I would want my best 11 out there week in, week out, one time a week. We're playing once a week. I would rather go with that team, you know. Yeah, we do have right backs, but we also have Palestra that can go out and play on the left-hand side because Palestra might play on the left-hand side. Coming up to the last 10 seconds of the game, guys. It seems as if we have now sewn up the game 2-0. The referee is about to blow his whistle. The ball is just about to go out of play for a goal kick to Luton. And that is it. Full time at the Bridge. Full time at the Bridge. 2-0 to Chelsea at home. Very comfortable. Xabi Alonso now picks up 2 wins in a row. Hopefully that can continue on to next week's Premier League fixture on the weekend. Debut goal from Danny Welbeck. Nice to see him on the score sheet. Would nice to see him on the score sheet more often. Who scored our second goal again? Forgot who scored our second goal. Oh, Esteval, sorry, the own goal. But yeah, good win. Comfortable win. Just really want to see what this team is capable of doing in the future, you know. I want to see what this team, the team cohesion, how we play. It was okay today. I don't know if we've seen Xabi Alonso's imprint onto this team yet in terms of his style of football. Obviously, it's a different formation tonight than what he's played on the weekend. Hopefully, we can see what his style will be like sooner or later. But yeah, a good win, comfortable win. And yeah, just want to see what we have in store for the foreseeable future with some of these players coming into the team. I want to see what Palestra's like. If we beat Brighton and Arsenal, I'm going to get positive. Hey, CP, I'm going to put it in the chat. I will screenshot this. I'm screenshotting this now. And I'm putting it in the chat. If we beat Brighton and Arsenal, are you getting your knickers off? Are you getting your knickers off if we beat Brighton and Arsenal? Guys, I'm getting a lot of messages in the chat saying about thoughts on Barco. Barco had a good game tonight, but we are playing Luton Town where we have been given a large possession of the ball. Is he capable of doing that against better sides? This is why I don't want to get excited about bit part players or secondary players in this team, because I'm not too sure if he's just been given that time on the ball because it's Luton, which is what I think personally that is what it is, or whether he's capable of doing this in other games. At least we have seen the positive performance from him in this area and done what he done. Because if he didn't do it, I'd be saying, why are you not controlling and dictating the game against a Luton Town? So thumbs up, ticks that he has done that. But I need to see it on a competitive level side of our game. I need it against a Brighton. I need it against an Arsenal. You know, I need it. It doesn't even need to be Arsenal. It needs to be a Premier League team. And then I can say, you know what? Decent player there. And then that's good squad depth. But Enzo Fernandez, the news of Enzo Fernandez saying that he's wants out, I'm pretty sure this is going to get done. God knows how Manchester City are capable of spending £400 million on 3 centre midfielders. Like, I know that they've needed to replace Bernardo Silva and Rodri and they have to invest heavily, but flipping hell, £400 million on those 3 is crazy stuff. It is crazy stuff. But, like I said, we move on to the next fixture. We see what shape Xabi Alonso wants to play in the next fixture, who he plays. Positive performances tonight, I would say from Barco. I would say from Lacroix, looked comfortable. Josh Achimpong looked very good. Reece James looked comfortable in there. He was okay. I think there's a lot of 7 out of 10 performances. Cole Palmer's in there dictating, but to his standards, I think he could have done a bit better. 7 out of 10 kind of performances from those lot. Esteval, 7 out of 10. Like, nothing special from some of them, but was not too bad. But yes, guys, thank you for tuning into the live. We will be going live more. Most games, we will be live streaming, doing a watch along. So thank you to the people that were in here. And hopefully we'll be able to set up some reaction videos or some like roundup videos with the other supporters on the fan base in the league. And maybe we do like a conversation where we can all be here live as Chelsea fans, like how we have on Twitter, and have a space basically in here. So thank you to all of those that have been joining the live throughout the game. And I will see you soon for the next watch along. Peace.